Hey, what's up guys, John here, just out sort of messing with these guys right now, but wanted to make this quick video for you guys because I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and it's kind of crazy to think about how far our industry has come in just the short time that even I've been doing this. You know, I started back early 2000s. Back then everything was pretty much table based. You know, there was no CSS. JavaScript was probably a thing, but it wasn't a big thing. PHP maybe was around or invented, but it, again, wasn't a big thing at the time. And I had, was learning HTML and had kind of got to a point where I felt like I had got it figured out, and I'd finally sort of made some progress. And I got to the point where I was actually getting clients. I was getting paid to do the sort of thing. I left my job that I'd had at the time, and I felt like, again, I was on my way. I kind of had it figured out. And then this thing called Web 2.0 happened. You guys that are younger might not even know what that is, but it's essentially when we went from these text-based websites to the things that you see today that are all, database driven and so forth. And PHP became a thing, WordPress, became a thing, and everybody sort of wanted the database driven websites kind of became the in thing. And I had just got to the point where I learned HTML, so I didn't know any of that stuff at that point. And so I basically lost all my clients because they all wanted these new-fangled websites and so forth, and I ended up having to go back and work at the pizza place that I was working at, and it was just a real, it was really difficult time, probably the darkest time in my web development career, because I had felt like I was finally getting somewhere, and then it was sort of all swept out from underneath of me. And when I think about it, today it's really even worse when you look at it, because the amount of change that happened in maybe 2 or 3 years back then seems like it's happening every couple months now. We've got, and there's so many tools like Node and Angular and Go and all these new things that are coming out all the time that you feel like you have to learn, that you feel like you have to be involved with, and they're the new it thing, and everybody says you need to learn it and all that sort of thing. And it can be overwhelming, and it can be a little bit terrifying to think about, can I keep up with all of this? Can I do this? And I guess the thing that I just wanted to say is, I think the way through it is to really take on and embrace the change, always be learning type of mindset, and really be disciplined about it, to steel your mind, to never feel like, not to search for a place where you're comfortable and you can relax, but to always be pushing, even when you feel like you've got stuff figured out, to continue to push to the envelope and continue to learn and continue to sort of better yourself and your skills. And I think when you do that, you'll go from the mentality of sort of being scared of the change to the viewing the change as a kind of opportunity, because there are all sorts of opportunities that arise from all of this change that's happening. And the more it happens, the more opportunities that are there for you to take advantage of. And so, again, just taking on that mindset of embracing it and always be learning and always being on your game and always be ready for what may come next. And you're going to learn it, you're going to figure out no matter what happens. I think that's sort of the way through it. I know when I started taking on that mentality after that all happened to me, that's when things got a lot easier and a lot better for me. So just wanted to tell you that today and sort of put that out there. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Of course, as I always mention, if you want to get access to training that'll actually help you to do this, I believe Skillshare is one of the best ways to do that. So I become kind of such a homer for it, and put all my courses over there, because I think it really fits perfectly with this always be learning mindset. And when you're a member, I pay I think $15 a month, and I get access to over 20,000 courses on freelancing, design, coding, business, anything you could ever imagine that you would want to learn is on there. And so, and you don't have to worry about, do I pay for this course or that course or whatever. You just have access to all of them. It's $15 a month, and it's a perfect fit for that mentality of always be learning. So something to consider. I can give you a 2-month free trial if you want to give it a shot. The link is johnmorrisonline.com/Skillshare. That is an exclusive 2-month free trial. If you go to their website, it's only 1 month. So if you want an extra month, again, use that link, johnmorrisonline.com/Skillshare. But whatever you do, again, take on that mentality, embrace the change, and try to look for the opportunities in it, and then be disciplined about being on your game to take advantage of it.